Welcome to Joyful Living DMV. We invest in real estate. Don't forget to subscribe to Joyful Living DMV YouTube channel and visit us online at joyfullivingdmv.com.
Hi, Kathy Corley here with Joyful Living, and we are again joined by Rachael from Studio A Staging.
Hello guys.
And today we're going to talk about staging in bedrooms, closets, and bathrooms. We happen to be in a master suite, so we're going to do everything in one fell swoop. But everything that Rachel's going to talk about is going to pertain to any bathroom, closet, or bedroom in a house, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So first things first, we'll start off with color schemes. You always want to make sure when you're staging a home that you don't use some wacky wild colors. You basically want to stay neutral along with the walls. You don't know what kind of buyer is going to walk into your door, so you want to make sure that things are constantly neutral. So in this case, we use some beiges and browns to kind of accentuate the floors and bring in the colors together. We use two side tables in this bedroom. Sometimes we'll use one, making sure that they adequately fit the room. This is a larger bedroom, so we wanted to make sure that we filled it correctly. As far as filling the room, we want to make sure that we don't make the room feel smaller. In this case, we didn't place a rug under the bed or in this room because, yet again, it is a very large room and we wanted to showcase it in the best way possible. Something else that we do not suggest to do is to put dressers and armoires in the rooms. You don't want your buyers to come in here and have predispositions that their stuff may not fit in here. So we'd rather you just leave the room open. That way that they can kind of make those decisions on their own. And sometimes adding dressers and armoires that go up to the ceilings make the room feel smaller and also make the house look a bit dated.
Oh, what about curtains? I've noticed we don't have curtains throughout the house or blinds or anything.
Correct. Yet again, as well with the armoires and dressers, sometimes curtains and blinds can make the house feel dated, as well with making it feel smaller. You know, when you have no blinds and no curtains, it helps make the room feel more open and more illuminated as opposed to if they had curtains or not dressers, but curtains or blinds on them.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. So next we're going to go into the walk-in closet and then into the master bath. I'm going to stay out.
And then have your comments out there.
Yes.
Okay, so as you walk into the master closet, you have a lot of great open space. Shelving are placed perfectly. You don't want them too tall and you don't want them too short so that people cannot place their dressers, hang their dresses or their pants on here. I really like how Kathy painted these. Sometimes you'll walk in and they'll be brown, black, white, all these different colors, and I like how they're all cohesive. As you walk into the closet, you have the master bathroom, which is amazing. As you walk in, you can see that they kept with the neutral theme, and the countertops, the cabinetry, and the flooring all kind of go cohesively together. As far as the bathrooms, we don't really like to clutter the tops of the cabinets or the vanities, so we keep things pretty simple with a little dainty flower and some soap. And in here we make sure that towel racks are placed adequately. A lot of times, you know, you'll have a towel rack placed in the middle here as opposed to down here. And when they're down here, they leave more room for photos and accents in the home as well. If you place them too high, again, you may have a child who is under the age of 5 and can't reach their towel when they get out of the shower. So having them moderately low as opposed to high really accentuates the space as well. As far as color schemes that we've been seeing in homes, a lot of neutral colors as well, bright colors. This bathroom doesn't have a window in it, so I really liked how they accentuated the space with bright colors. And then here you also have some soap space for your scrubbies and a good shower spout, so we did a really good job in here.
So what about, we talked about having the windows clean.
Yes.
What about the bathrooms?
Bathrooms, always spotless. If you're reselling a home and you're staging it, you want to make sure that the previous owners didn't leave the floors and the tiles with streaky marks or just residue from soap or mold or mildew, you always want to make sure that the floors are 100% cleaned. You don't want any of the potential buyers coming in here and being grossed out by the current state that the home's in.
Okay. Any other tips for staging?
Make sure that you constantly know what color schemes you're going with. As I previously mentioned, you don't want to bring in furniture that doesn't fit the space. Don't bring in furniture that doesn't fit this space. Always make sure that you are accentuating the home as opposed to just bringing in things that you think will fit the home. If the home's a bit dated, not this one, you don't want to bring in modern furniture. It kind of disassociates itself with the house and just makes it feel out of place. So when potential buyers are walking the home, they're wondering why the furniture may not fit the home. Oftentimes, we come in and we walk through the home before, so always make sure you know the size of the rooms. Don't just look at listing photos before you stage and then know and think that you can bring things in and then they don't have the space.
And one thing that we try to do is we try to come to the properties on a weekly basis and just check them out.
Yes.
Does it need a trim outside, the grass? Or does it need to have the leaves raked, depending on the season? Do I need to dust the hardwoods, dust things?
Yes.
Sometimes the mattresses leak, and so I have to call and say, hey,
yes,
we need a refill.
We use blow-up mattresses. They look identical to beds after we're done with them, but the reason we use blow-up mattresses is because sometimes we stage a lot of row homes in Baltimore City and homes like this that are newly renovated, and you don't want to bring in large mattresses, bed frames that can nick any walls. So that's also a little hack that we use.
So right. So we try to come on a weekly basis just to make sure everything's okay. It's amazing to me when the homes are staged so nicely, what people will do in the home.
Yes.
In between checking. Yes. So you need to check it. We have one house. We checked it almost every day because people would literally move the furniture around.
Yeah, I mean, you get kids. It's
no,
safe to be said.
Adults and kids. It's not kids moving a sofa.
Alright. But yeah, you get people in and out of the house and showings all day long. So, just make sure that all light bulbs are replaced. Make sure that pillows are tidied. Like Kathy said, make sure the floors are cleaned and dusted. People are coming in and out, especially during the winter time. There's going to be snow residue, salt on the ground, so always make sure that you have a little Swiffer in your closet to kind of Swiffer up any marks or shoe marks that you may have.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Rachel. It was great doing this, and we look forward to seeing you the next time. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching. We ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Joyful Living DMV, to automatically see our latest videos.